After 5 months of nothing, the Microsoft Cup Series is back here, live and back up and running once again. It's been a long break for this series, but we are having back a return. And then let's go ahead and go for a recap here, since it's been so long here. So currently, right now, first is Kyle Busch in the point standings with 616. Then second is Ryan Newman with 1 win. Kyle Busch has 2 wins, by the way. Jimmie Johnson with 1 win. Tony Stewart with 3 wins and 4th. Kasey Kahne 5th, no wins. Dillon Jr. 6th with 1 win. Keslowski 7th. Jeff Gordon 8th with 2 wins. Clint Bowyer 9th with 1 win. And around the top 10 in the point standings is Carl Edwards with 1 win. Kurt Busch 11th with 1 win. Truex Jr. is 12th. 13th, Austin Dillon with 2 wins. 14th, Matt Kenseth with 1 win. 15th, Denny Hamlin with 1 win. And right up the top 16 in the chase line is Hornish Jr. And cars in the cutoff line, Aric Almirola, Kevin Harvick 18th with 1 win. 19th, Logano, and 20th, Menard. So a good amount of drivers are currently right now out of the cut line, looking their way in right now. Especially Kevin Harvick with 1 win also. It's going to be unfortunate if he had 1 win and he still hasn't gotten in the chase but once, because once again, you point yourself way into the chase. And also, by the way, before we went to our break, Aric Almirola has been having a very nice run here over the last couple of races, just outside the cut line. If we can get to him right now, he's starting a little bit outside the top 10, but he's looking to continue his race he's been running throughout the whole time. So guess what? We're here at Northwood Speedway. The way to return back to the Microsoft Cup Series is to do some classic short track racing here. 100 laps in this, I believe, 1 mile oval. And yes, what a way to start it back. And let's go and look at our starting lineup here. So first, on the pole, Tony Stewart. Second, Jimmie Johnson. Second row has Ryan Newman and Matt Kenseth. Third row is Dillon Jr. and Austin Dillon. Fourth row, Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon. Fifth row, Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. And let's look at the rest here too. Sixth row has Aric Almirola and Carl Edwards. 7th row, Keslowski and Biffle. 8th row, Kasey Kahne and Kurt Busch. 9th row, David Ragan and Brian Vickers. 10th row, Kyle Larson and Paul Menard. 11th row, Clint Bowyer and Jimmy McMurray. 12th row, Danny Patrick and Truex Jr. 13th row, Bowman and Trevor Bayne. 14th row, Stenhouse Jr. and Michael Annett. 15th row, Justin Allgaier and Joe Logano. 16th row, and here's the rest of your lineup here. So a few returning drivers are returning back to this race, including the 24 car Jeff Gordon. He's starting back in 8th position, but we'll see what he can do being back once again back on the racetrack. But most of the field has never raced in this racetrack before, and so it's going to be very interesting. Let's go downstairs for the command of firing the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Copy there, Brett. Copy there, Brett. Copy there, Brett. Yes, sir. Real good, man. 542, got a copy on me in the car. Straight on 5. Good on all that. Yeah, 10-4. Yes, sir. There you go, David. Yeah, man. Gotcha.
A lot of people here at today's race. There's a packed house here today. And then they're coming back to what they're racing here for. A 90s Classic here at Northwood Speedway in North Carolina. Tony Stewart's going to lead them to the green flag here. And once again, the Microsoft Cup Series is about to return here. After 5 months, we are green once again. I guess Ryan Newman on the inside here looking for positions here, but can't just do it. Ryan Newman wants to get looking for second place over Jimmie Johnson, and he's going to get it. Tony Stewart leads the first lap here at North Wilkesboro. And looking to pull away now. Ryan Newman second, Jimmie Johnson falling back there. Here goes Dillon Jr. looking for third place over his teammate. Oh, and problems for Kyle Larson. He has a lot of damage. Wow. Caution did not come out for that. We'll check on him in a moment. Well, once again, we're back here looking at the battle for the lead now between Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart. Pulling away from the field now. Let's go look and see what happened with Kyle Larson right now. So here's what happened here. This happened on lap 2 of the race. Clint Bowyer got into the 42 car of Kyle Larson. Gets him sideways. Kyle Larson goes into the grass. Trying to save it. Goes back up to the racetrack. And just didn't make it up to this racetrack and slams the inside wall. And that's very unfortunate. Very hard hit. He's definitely done for today. And the caution is actually now out for the first time today now. It looks like for the 17 car, Stenhouse Jr. We'll check his seat there in a moment. But the first caution flies for the first time today. Looks like no one's pitting it right now. We'll see here in a moment, and then we'll see what happened to bring out the first caution for today. And Kyle Larson has retired out of the race. And what a track this place is, man. This is very enjoying to see look back out this race been running in the 90s, and me bringing it back here once again for one time this season. Maybe even two, we'll find out. Looks like no one's going to pitch, so let's see what happened to the 17 car, Stenhouse Jr., I believe, who caused the caution to come out. Alright, so here's what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today. 3 wide coming to the corner in the back of the field. It looks like the 21 car gave the 40 car a bump there, and it spins him out. And just total chaos there. You see Truex Jr. gets involved there. Stenhouse Jr. runs into him. Mike McDowell runs into him too, and that's what brought out the caution. Let's see what happened with the 78 car. It looks like... yeah, the 4 car gets into the 6 car, Trevor Bayne. Trevor Bayne gets loose, and it collects Truex Jr. as well. And Truex Jr. is currently running 12th in points, and this is exactly what he did not need it. It looks like the 21 car gave the 40 car the bumper, and it caused all of them to spin out. You also see Logano get involved there as well. Alright, back here live here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Looks like Jeff Boyd's coming down the pit road now. Looks like he's the only car to pit. I wonder if he has a problem or something, but we'll find out here in a moment. And this track is pretty rough on tires, so may need some good amount of tires here during this race. If he's gonna get some, doesn't look like he's getting any tires or something. He may have a problem on his hood. That's gonna be very unfortunate for him since he's running 8th in points now with 2 wins on the season. There goes the pace car coming off here now. Let's see if Jeff Gordon gets back on the track on time before the field goes green. It doesn't look like it. Alright, here, as I said, pace car's off. They're backing away here at North Luxembourg. Tony Stewart pulls away a little bit. He's the driver with the most wins so far this season with 3. Dale Jr.'s there too. There's like a 3-car breakaway between the for the rest of the field here, with Dale Jr. being in the back in 3rd place as well. Dale Jr. also had some win earlier this season. Currently 6 in points, looking for his first championship. Ryan Newman loose sideways out of turn number 4 there, but keeps up with Tony Stewart. Dale Jr. is still there in the picture. Tony Stewart remains the race leader here. He has led all laps so far. Jimmie Johnson is stuck on the outside between Kevin Harvick and Kevin Harvick. And no room for him to get down low. Jimmie Johnson continues to fight on the outside, but I tell you right now, his tires are pretty much getting destroyed on the outside. And in North Luxembourg, you can run both outside lines. It's just how much tires you're gonna lose. You see Kevin Harvick got a little hottie there. Almost like scared Jimmie Johnson there for a moment. Out of car sideways off 4. It looks like Kevin Harvick can clear him for not just yet. Tony Stewart remains the race leader. He has led all 17 laps so far in the race. But Ryan Newman is still in the back of his bumper. Right now, still trying to left turn. I bet you if we go green for a little bit, lap cars are definitely going to become an issue. Kevin Harvick has finally cleared Jimmie Johnson for 6th place. Well, she's sneaking out throughout the rest of the field now, as we see. And we'll continue to get this battle for the race lead. Dale Jr. trying to use the outside line to do something here. 20 laps in. And Dale Jr., even though he didn't race here as a cup driver, he still has experience here with the lower series. So he does have experience in this racetrack. And now Dale Jr. looking to the inside there, but just can't get there between Ryan Newman. Looks like Dale Jr. has the faster car. It's just going to be difficult trying to pass Ryan Newman. And as we all know, Ryan Newman's one of the difficult drivers to pass through in the series. Very fast laps being run, 19-second laps. It looks like Ryan Newman's almost losing it to Tony Stewart now. And Tony Stewart, once again, looking for his 4th win of the season. Looks like he may need a mistake in order for Ryan Newman get there. He may have to use the bumper too. still running in the lead. Ryan Newman still starting to look into the inside of Tony Stewart now. All over his bumper now. Let's see what he's going to try to do here. Ryan Newman's trying to get the points lead back after a very successful first half of the season. A little bit sloppy in the second half of the season, but the way he's at right now, he's looking strong like he was the first half of the season. That kid's looking on the inside of Dillon Jr. now, trying to look for third place. And also Dillon not far away. Yeah, but mostly single file throughout the rest of the race. One caution only so far this race. And here comes Dillon Jr. for second now. Can he do it? And he looks like a little sideways. And he will get second from Ryan Newman. And now Ryan Newman has to fight off Matt Kenseth for third now on the high side. So that's going to be pretty difficult. Try to use that outside to pass him. You can run that inside for the first two lower lines there, but once you get out of that groove, it's pretty difficult. Well, let's see what he's trying to do here. Still fighting off there. And by the way, an update of Jeff Gordon, he had a gearbox issue. He is out of the race now, and that's huge for him because he's 8th in points, and that's going to cause him to drop a lot. Because Dillon Jr. now looking on the inside, looking at Tony Stewart. Ryan Newman has fought on the outside line to keep his third position, but now has a little bit of space to work on between the two drivers. They hope Tony Stewart and Dillon Jr. get side by side, so Ryan Newman get back in the picture now. "34 laps into today's race. Caution is out. Look to see what the problem is in a moment here, but anyway, let's look at some pit stops coming back to going away here at Tony Stewart has led all laps here today. Let's see who gets off here first here at Norfolkburg. Once these guys are taking 4 tires here. Looks like Tony Stewart gets off first, Dillon Jr. second, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick third and fourth. So they gain spot. Let's see what happens to bring out the caution. So I believe this, so here's what I believe what has caused the caution here. Looks like the 95 car, as you see here, has expired in engine. And that was like it brought out the caution because he was sitting right in the middle of the racetrack. So that most likely brought out the caution there. Couldn't get down there. Yeah, stops in the middle of the racetrack. That did bring out the caution. Unfortunately, that is the end of the 95 cars day. Alrighty, back here live here at the short track here at North Wilkesboro. Alright, let's go look at our starting, let's look at our race order. So turn Stewart is your race leader, second is Dillon Jr., third is Dillon, fourth is Kevin Harvick, fifth is Kasey Kahne, sixth is Ryan Newman, seventh is Matt Kenseth, eighth is Busch, ninth is Almindinger, and round the top 10 is Clint Bowyer. Base color lights are off, going green next time by. Tony Stewart has currently dominated this race so far, leading every single lap this whole race. Started from the pole and wanted to finish it first too. Looking for his 4th win on the season. So yeah, a long way to go to get to the first in standings though. Alright, here we go. Pace cars off. Back in the way here at North Wilkesboro. I see so interesting is they only shift the 4th gear when they get to the backstretch. So they go through turn 3 in 3rd gear. As we have some 3-wide action in the back here. Oh, a lot of cars loose in the back there. 26 car almost wrecked there. But back where I would say here, most of these cars shift 4th gear at the back stretch, so they go through turn 1 in 3rd gear. There's 3-wide action here. Rain 3-wide, Clint Bowyer, Matt Kenseth, Almindinger here. This is a very tight racetrack though. I almost thought they were about to make a 4-wide back there though. Some pretty good racing here. They both remain side by side. We're still trying to pull away from Dillon Jr. here. See Busch there. And then running side by side as making itself a very big breakaway. As Tony Stewart continues to race at the race lead, you see Ryan Newman still trying to fight Kasey Kahne on the high side here, running in 6th position here, but way up high in the racetrack now. Now he has to fight with Busch going that high. Pretty much the only top 10 battle right pretty much on this race on the track right now, inside the top 10. Will Ryan Newman fell off here? Looks like he will. Looks like Dillon Jr.'s car comes in at the longer run. We'll find out here in a few moments. Looks like we got a spinner here. Looks like Stenhouse Jr. spun off the racetrack. No caution though. We'll check it out in a moment here. as we're halfway through this race, and the caution is now out. And oh, Truex Jr. and Johnny Sauter is involved in the race, and the caution is automatically out. And let's see some takers here. Tony Stewart looks like he's going to pit road here. Dale Jr. is going to stay out and take the lead. He's going to be the first lead change of the race, it looks like. Not this lap, it looks like, but the next lap. And only a few takers too, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how they're gonna make it up front. Let's see what happens if we got the caution here. Alright, so here's what caused the spin here that did not bring out the caution. Carl Edwards gets on the inside of Hornish Jr. Just gets him to the inside just a little bit, and that turns him, gets him sideways, it turns him around. Since he was far off the racetrack, that did not cause the caution. That's why Kyle Larson didn't bring out the caution, because he spun on off the track. And he's gonna go down pit road here too. Now let's see what happened to bring out the actually brought out the caution here, which involved Truex Jr. here. Truex Jr. already not doing very well. Yeah, like I said, Truex Jr. already not doing well. Also already been in one incident today. And looks like Trevor Bayne dive bombs in here, trying to make it 3 wide. And he gets into the mid car. Truex Jr. keeps going up to him and spins him out here. Spins him out. And the 83 car with nowhere to go slams right into Truex Jr. And like I said, it also looks like Ridge Horse got a piece of it too. And like I said, not a good race so far from Truex Jr. And this will definitely not help him out in points here. Coming into the race today, he was running 12th in points. So yeah. And if Johnson had nowhere to go in that situation there. Alrighty, so a lot of changes happened during this caution here. Tony Stewart, who has led all race long, pitted. He's all the way back. I'm trying to find out here. He is all the way back in the 23rd position. As we see, Brian Vickers has blown the engine now. That's very unfortunate for him. Brian Vickers, 23rd in points. That's not going to help him at all in the chase. Alright, pace cars end here. Stenhouse Jr. looking to get his lap back. And that's going to be very interesting now, having a lap car now in play now. Let's see how that's work. And we also, like I said, once again, have a new leader out here at Wikesboro. Dale Jr. Green flags back in the air. And with the lap car on the inside, he has to fight them off now to get his lap back. He's gonna fight as hard as he can in order to get that lap back. Let's get Sorenson was the one that spun out off the back stretch. We also have Kasey Kahne in the picture now. Stenhouse Jr. can pass Dale Jr. Kasey Kahne has a chance to get go for the race lead here. It looks like he's gonna get it. He's gonna get his lap back. So close. And he will get his lap back. Now the leaders are side by side. Dale Jr. and Kasey Kahne now. Looking for the race lead here. Now what Stenhouse Jr. wants now is a caution. See more Churchill back on pit road here, but yeah, now battle for the lead, race lead now. Kasey Kahne, Dale Jr. But some hungry guys in the back of the field as well. Here comes Kevin Harvick. I'm betting that lap could hurt Dale Jr. tires now. Kasey Kahne led that lap. Can he clear Kasey Kahne here? Dale Jr. And he will. And here comes Kevin Harvick for now for second now. Go back to the field to Tony Stewart right now. He has moved up to 18th place here. It's going to be very interesting how fast he can get up to the field. Kasey Kahne has not won this season yet, and a win here can help him in points. With a win and an extra bonus point. He's pretty far into the chase right now, but a win will give him 3 extra bonus points for the chase. Catching back to Stenhouse Jr. now, trying to get his game back lap once again. So now we know Dale Jr.'s car is not good side by side, but Kasey Kahne is. Kevin Harvick has cleared himself from third. Another caution. So now Stenhouse Jr. gets his lap back. Now really gets his lap back. And this is going to be a very interesting caution now. So Dale Jr. is going to pit. Kasey Kahne's going to stay out. Kevin Harvick, Keslowski stays out. Aric Almirola comes in. So once again, a few takers on pit road. And I bet you turns to definitely, like expected, will stay out. Alright, let's see how to bring out the caution here. Looks like it was a spin on the front stretch. Alright, here's what having to bring out the caution once again here. David Gilland in the third, yeah, if I'm correct, yep. All over the back bumper of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got him absolutely loose. It continues to be on the bumper until he spins him out. It sends him right into the wall there, and that brings up the caution. Only two car incident with one car involved. Well, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, once again. I mean, he was all over the bumper the whole time until he spun him around. As you can see, that happened right there. And back into the wall. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. If you look into him, points 27 points, not this season. He's happy, and this just makes it pretty much a worst case scenario season for him right now. Alright, back here. Live at Lucky Bird. So there's just 70 laps in. We're gonna come out 28 laps to go in the race. Let's look at your starting rundown. First is Kasey Kahne. Second is Kevin Harvick. Third is Keslowski. Fourth is Carl Edwards. Fifth is Clint Bowyer. Sixth is Matt Kenseth. Seventh is Joe Logano. Eighth is Jimmie Johnson. Ninth is Menard. And round the top 10 is Biffle. Got Ryan Blaney in 11th. 12th, Tony Stewart. Back to 12th. That caution pretty much helped Tony Stewart a little bit, but not a lot because most of the drivers did not pit on that lap. And Dillon Jr. is all the way back now to, as we can go back to him before the green flag comes out. Way back in the pack now. He is 31st now, so he has a long way to go to get back up front in a short amount of time. Now I believe now with these cars, now these lap cars now damaged, they won't cause a problem to the leaders because they are damaged. So we'll see what happens when it goes green. Pace cars off. We're back in the way here at Kane easily clears the lap cars. Harvick's shell is trying to look here now. A lot of 3 wide action here. Kyle Busch Jr. in the 18 machine, running in 18th position. Not his day he's been expecting. But Ryan is back in the field there as well. And Kasey Kahne looking to pull away from the rest of the field now. As Harvick continues to fight off these lap cars here. On the high side, and that's the problem there. Gotta fight them off the high side. And Kane easily cleared them from the restart. Another caution's out. Got a spin on the front stretch here. It looks like Casey Mears here. And that brings on another caution. Let's see what Kane does now. He's gonna stay out. Looks like the rest of these drivers just gonna stay out here as well. We're just a few takers here on pit road here. Let's go and see what happened about the caution once again. So here's what happened about the caution. The 13 car gets into the 32 car Ball Labonte. Gets into the 35 car of Cole Witt. And it goes on from there. And it's also brought Dale Jr. as well. Nowhere to go for Dale Jr. He was in the lead. And when he pitted, and that's pretty much the consequence of him pitting without no one else now, because he now has damage to himself in his car now. Looks like a car just gets looks like a racing incident to me right here. 32 car comes down low, but 13 car is there. Gets into him. 35 car goes around. Hits the wall. Everyone comes back together and everyone else just piles in. Also, Kurt Busch, who also I believe pitted, just got slowed away in that wreck. It looks like. All right, let's see let's look on board of Dale Jr.'s car here. So look at that, not a lot of damage, but he hated for him being involved in that wreck. And back in the pack here, looking back in the pack here, Doesn't look like he checked up, but 47 car gets into the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here, which unfortunately gets into the JJ Yeley. Both cars were loose anyway, no matter what, but they all slide into the wreck there too. I think Colway had the most had the most damage in that wreck too. All right now, this race is getting very interesting. We are now 78 laps into the race now. Got now multiple cars a lap down, and we saw what happened. It looks like Kasey Kahne car is very strong. It's pretty much depends on this restart, on how he's going to work with the lap cars around him. Alright, pace cars in. We're back away here at Nr2003. Oh, 3 wide here with the lap cars. This is going to be very interesting. But Kasey Kahne once again pulls away from them. And this is exactly what Kasey Kahne wants. The lap cars be side by side, and the rest of the lead lap cars he's containing with in front and behind them. He's easily going to pull away if it continues happening like that. Got 3 wide action here right now. Yeah, with Tony Stewart, this is inside the top 10 position here. Remaining 3 wide coming to turn 3. Tony Stewart remains there. But yeah, they're still racing very hard here. You also have Kyle Busch in the picture there too. He's 12th. Kasey Kahne continues to pull away now. And look at this, Truex Jr. with damage looking to get his, one of his laps back here. Keslowski just moved to second. Third, Kevin Harvick. Fourth, Carl Edwards. Right at top 5 is Clint Bowyer. Race is flying down very quickly for Kasey Kahne, looking for his first win of the season. Win will be for him. That's to fire up some lap cars here. And what if we're gonna do in this situation? Let them go and just finish this race off, or let's race with them. There's a second lead over Keslowski and Kevin Harvick. Let's look at some updates to what guys have pitted. Dillon Jr. now, after being involved in the wreck, is back now to 18th in the top 20 right now in heavy traffic here. Whoa. That was very close there with Ryan Blaney there, but he's now up to 20th position, but he most likely put at the wrong place at the wrong time because he got involved in that wreck too, and you may not even get inside the top 15 at the end of this race. Alright, 11 laps to go here at North Wikesboro for the return race. Tony Stewart also pitted. He is now back up to 6th place now. Looking very good now after pitting. And we gotta see here, tires are important. It's just, can you pass the guy? Like, getting up to them with newer tires is easy. It's just, can you pass the guy? And most likely the guy is gonna be on the inside line. So you have to work up, you gotta use your tires to run him on the outside line. And that's pretty much been the problem with Tony Stewart. But I know he won in that fourth one, but it most likely won't happen here this time. After dominating the first half of the race. And the caution's out. Oh, and upside down is AJ Almindinger in the 47 car. He has flipped over. The 21 car, Ryan Blaney, once again involved once again in another wreck. And we're gonna have a few lap shootout here at North Wikesboro. I mean, no one's gonna pitch here in the front here. And then Truex Jr. did not get his lap back, so that's gonna be very interesting. Alright, let's see what happened with the 47 car, AJ Allmendinger, as well as Ryan Blaney. And AJ Allmendinger was doing very well until he pitted. Alright, let's see what happened. We got the caution here. AJ Allmendinger was about to come down here, but came down a little bit too much into Paul Menard, hits him, and he goes over. Hits the back rear of Paul Menard. Everyone's trying to avoid him here, but unfortunately, Ryan Blaney has nowhere to go and slams right into him. Another little roll here and there, and gets back on his four wheels, but looks like Ryan Blaney was committed to the middle line and had nowhere to go. Their angle here. Since the wall goes upside down. You see, they range clips him a little bit, but Ryan Blaney was nowhere to go. That's very unfortunate for him. He's been in pretty much all wrecks this whole race here, and he gets involved there with a pretty much gets him out of the race. Not a good finish for him now. Very hard hit there. Alrighty here. 4 laps to go here. 5 laps to go, excuse me. So I believe we'll be coming down with 3 laps to go in today's race. Lap car is going to be in the way for Brad Keslowski. It's going to be a very interesting restart here. Next flag will end the race after the green flag flies. So this will be very interesting. But I believe the 5 car has it made as long as he gets good. He does well on this restart. So we have 4 laps here right now. So when they come to the line here back, they will have 3 laps to go in today's race. If I'm correct. Lap car's in the way. Truex in the 78 car. This will be very interesting because now all cars are now single file. Let's see if Brad Keselowski can make a move on the lap car and try to battle it out with the 5 car here. Pace car's in. You have a classic 3-lap shootout here at North Wikesboro. Very good restart here. I think he has it done. Two laps to go for Kasey Kahne. Looking for his first one of the season. Truex Jr. once again a few laps down here, looking for getting at least one of his laps back, but not in condition to win this race. Out of 4, coming to the white flag. This time by 1 lap to go here at North Wikesboro. Just gotta get out of these corners for the last few corners here, and he gets it done. At our turn number 4, Kasey Kahne, the 5 car, wins his first race of the season at North Wikesboro. Kasey Kahne wins. For the race here today here at North Wikesboro, Kasey Kahne. This is his first win here at the season. Much earned victory for him. Let's look at our final stages here. So once again, Kasey Kahne is your winner here. Second is Keslowski. Third is Harvick. Fourth is Carl Edwards. Fifth is Tony Stewart. Sixth is Ryan Newman. Seventh is Clint Bowyer. Eighth is Busch. Ninth is Kyle Busch. And around the top 10 is Denny Hamlin. 11th is 11th is Joe Logano. 12th is Austin Dillon. 13th is Jimmie Johnson. 14th Michael Annett. 15th Aric Bowman. 16th Yeley. 17th Kenseth. 18th Dillon Jr. 19th Biffle. And round up the top 20 is Gilland. Alright, 21st is Resource in the 44 machine. 22nd is Justin Allgaier. 23rd is Trevor Bayne. 24th is Paul Menard. 25th Casey Mears. 26th is Denny Hamlin. 27th is Jed Burton. 28th is Jamie McMurray. 29th is Bobby Labonte. And round of the top 30 is Stenhouse Jr. Here's the rest of the cars who's finished under who finished under who are lap down or DNF. Good Cole Witt, Dear Reagan, Blaney, Almindinger, and big name here Jeff Gordon. That's gonna hurt him in points. So like I said once again, Kasey Kahne is your winner here today at this classic short track. But what a race here today here.
It was a big one, I know that. Somebody got up into the corner there.
But yeah, next race, classic race here, Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
But you know who's skinny through that? Joseph Lombard, skinny through it all.
Yeah. For the next race, Breaking Up 400, one of the biggest races of the season instead of the Daytona 500. And we'll see you there. Once again, Kasey Kahne is your winner here at North Wikesboro.